What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Donald Trump, your president, had a heavy sit down with a heavy hamhock by the name of Jason Whitlock. This is one of the all-time greatest buck dancers. A black man with no spine, all behind. Don the Con, what did he say? Oh man, he's taking credit for rappers putting his name in their songs, taking credit for prison reform, talking about he's done more for the black community than any president has in history. The dude is bragging about how black representatives are on his team. They're with him. Got the black man voting for him. Let's start with the rappers. And let me say this, and listen, fam, feel free to use this example that I'm about to give the next time a dumbass tell you, well, why the rappers was screaming his name and taking pictures with him all in the 80s and the 90s or before he ran for president, and now they're against him. This is why, super dummy. Rappers brag about anything that has a symbolism of luxury or money. Before rappers found out who Donald Trump really were, they thought that he represented money, success. So you throw a Donald Trump line in to make your point about having paper. No different than the rappers who threw in Warren Buffett or any other person's name who is known to have a lot of money. Doesn't mean that they particularly support that person. But let's talk about the rappers who did. The ones who took pictures and all that stuff, and the celebrities. It doesn't matter because they wasn't fully aware of his record. It's like me taking a picture with a bank robber and that person get caught up and they say, man, WillieDLive was on the picture with a bank robber. Okay. I didn't know the dude was a damn bank robber. I didn't know he was out there robbing banks and shooting up people. So people didn't really know his record. Now, it was out there if they wanted to dig, but nobody really cared to dig. Rappers oftentimes have said Bill Gates' name in reference to getting money. Don't mean that they know everything about him. Don't mean that they know all of his politics, all the things that he's done in the past. They know where he stands now. And you'll hear very few rappers bragging on Bill Gates because they know what type of dude he is now. So get off of hip hop's nuts, sucker. Talking about the Orange Man. Moving on. Okay, he signed a little policy for prison reform. Okay, give him that, right? He let out about 2,500 people, 3,000 people. He let out 3,000 people early, and he cut the sentence of about 2,500 people who were incarcerated for drug offenses, mostly black. You know, 2,500 sound like a lot of people. 3,000 sound like a lot of people. Put them together, 5,500. But there is what? 2.3 million people in the federal prison system. Majority black. So make that make sense. This is the same dude who called for stricter enforcement of the stop and frisk policing in New York. The same dude who called for the death penalty of 5 innocent black boys in New York City. This is the same dude who told the Proud Boys to stand back and stand by. Wait on your leader. And some of you dummies got the nerve to run your ass over there. Like, because you think you're going to get some money or an opportunity? What happens if you can't spend it because he done turned his goons loose on your ass? The police, the Proud Boys. Pick any white supremacist group. You got to be a damn fool to be black and get behind this dude. On one hand, he says to a known enemy of black people that, hey man, not only were these people here good, but these people here was good too. Oh, good people on both sides. Man don't give a damn about you. 5,500 people getting all excited like, oh, this has been sweeping prison reform. Look, you can have any law on the book you want. If you're not enforcing it, it means nothing. You know how many civil rights laws that been on the book since the 60s that they have not enforced? It means nothing. Empty promises. Y'all tripping over 5,500 people compared to 2.3 million people? And get this straight. What he's not telling, he's telling you that he leading the charge on prison reform. Yeah, I signed some papers, But what he's not telling you is that his administration is trying to put those same 3,000 people that they released back in jail. And the 2,500 people whose sentences were reduced, they're trying to make them get back to the time, the full time. You cannot fall for the banana in the tailpipe. The dude is a lying, thieving cheat. Why would anybody believe anything that comes out of his mouth? He lies to save his own skin. He throws his friends under the bus. All of his business associates are normally left holding an empty bag while he walks off with the money. It's the president of the United States who's faking like China is an enemy while all along doing business with the Chinese government. Having a bank account in China. The president of the United States. It's no surprise that they used a Hamhock black man to help push their propaganda agenda. Don't think that somehow this buck dancing Hamhock was qualified to actually interview like a capable president. This is a clown president, so you got a clown interviewing a clown. Otherwise, he don't get in that kind of position. They put him there because he frequently throws black people under the bus. That's why he interviewed Trump. Trump is a prime example of toxic materialism. Rappers, we got to do better. Trump is a prime example of why money doesn't make you a good person. In other news, when I saw Jason Whitlock was interviewing him, I knew it was going to be plenty of sandboing going on. And I wasn't disappointed. No more talk.
What them haters talking about?
Yeah.